So there's a new concern that's popped up, and that is the possibility of Shaka winning a cultural victory. So I decided to open up the cultural overview screen, and he's at 12 of 26. That is, I was not expecting that. I'm only at 1. I was not expecting that at all. Let's go ahead and check on some of his, some of his progress that he's been making. He's rising very quickly, but good thing he still has 217 turns over us. If we can build the Great Firewall, then we're pretty much guaranteeing that he won't win a cultural victory. So let's look at this from a different angle, though. From a different angle, we can see, rising slowly with the Japanese. Good job, Japan. I love it. So they might not ever get past. We might get past, but the Japanese might not. Spain, well, Spain's probably going to get destroyed, but there are a few that are probably going to stop the Zulu from winning a cultural victory. But let's look at this from a different perspective, because I think part of the reason why Shaka might be focusing so heavily on a cultural victory instead of a science would be because this great artists funding. The great artists funding, what is it? What's it technically called? Geez, I can't even remember. But AIs are generating writers, artists, and musicians 33% faster, and they're not generating as many scientists, engineers, and merchants. That might be kind of gearing the AI to go for more of a cultural victory, which would be amazing because that's going to be so much harder than a science victory. I'm going to cross my fingers that theory is right, that kind of prediction is right. I don't know, but I'm really hoping that might be the case. We're going to see. Is there anything? There's so many. I'm going to start hiding some of my workers inside of some cities because I don't know what to do with them. I don't know if I should. I don't want to delete all of them because we still have a lot of tiles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. My game was just going this way for some reason. Okay, so what were we doing before? Mecca? Yes, Mecca's going to continue to receive food, and that is it. Over the break, I did satisfy this city-state by building a road, as well as after that, Indonesia only had about 40 influence with them, so I just bought their alliance right there. I could give them a little bit more if I wanted to, but yeah, no, we're not going to do that. So I think I will keep them as an ally for a little bit longer. I could stage a coup soon, maybe not, but I'd like to stage a coup in Florence at some point. I was going to say Singapore. And maybe steal them away if we can. We can do the cargo ship, but I don't really want to build a cargo ship. I'm at 8 of 8 in terms of trade routes. Also, Venice better be trading with me. I don't know if they are. I don't see that many. Okay, so there goes Pocatello building his own Apollo program. This is going to be interesting. I'm so glad that arts funding was passed, though. I don't know. At the same time, I should think about, I'm working all these specialists, but I probably won't be generating as many great scientists, which is actually something that I would really, really be able to utilize at this point. If I was able to generate great scientists, I could rush through texts a lot faster. So that's something I need to. I've got satellites coming up too. That's cool. Didn't even realize that. Well, that's fun. I'm just happy that your culture is so high, Japan. So I don't really mind if you're gonna say some mean things to me. So this is the SS. Oh, this is SS cockpit. We only need one of those. I think we only need one of those. The boosters, I think we are the ones that we need 3 of. Okay, so this is pretty much done. I'm gonna go inside of Rome and chill. We've pretty much managed to change things, some of the some things to trading posts like we wanted. They still want me to build, workers, but I don't see why. I have no idea why they'd want me to build those. Okay, let's go with airport, hotel. Don't care about that. Museum wouldn't be a bad idea, but I think we should go with one more archaeologist. I do still kind of want to build culture to keep ourselves from, becoming. I don't want the Zulu to become influential with us, even though it doesn't really matter because we're both autocratic nations. So it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal whether that happens or not. But I would more want the culture because of social policies. I want a few more to really up my science. There's pretty much only one that the autocracy is not the best ideology at all when it comes to a science victory. That might be another thing that the Zulu are considering, that they win autocracy as well, and that's not the right ideology for science at all. There's really nothing you get in level 3 tenants that's gonna help out in a science victory. At least off the top of my head, I don't think. It's more order and freedom that's geared towards a science victory. So maybe some of the nations from the New World, like Brazil, the Inca, the Shoshone, apparently. I don't know what the heck is going on in the New World, but really, Stockholm's been captured by the Netherlands. That's kind of cool. And we have Spain versus France. France declaring war on Isabella. Apollo program has been built by myself. And Sweden obviously lost its capital. We saw that. Brazil has built a wonder. I just hope that we can build. I'm hoping that we can just build this wonder. That's all I'm going to be hopeful of. Also, just to kind of throw this out there, because I don't know when the next time we're going to check in on this, but world religions. We ended up with third place. Not the best religion, but I have to still... I'm happy that we were able to definitely slow down Ethiopia in their own religion, and I could definitely push that further. I could probably get into that second place, a strong second, but it's more important that I generate great merchants from my faith, I think. Although those things are probably going to be very expensive by now. Aren't they? Yeah, you know what? I might be starting to buy more great profits. That might be a good idea. Okay, so what do we want? An airport. I don't see a reason to build an airport. I do somewhat see a reason to build this, but if I were to work science, boom, we can get up to 1700 science. I will stay like that for a little bit. World ideology. No, this cannot happen. I don't really want the international games to be passed either, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Because I just don't want the international games, because I don't really want to play that game. I don't want to play the international games, you guys. I want to focus on science. Which actually might be a good thing. I mean, maybe the rest of the world will be too distracted. I'd have to actually look at what you get for winning that. I would really... I guess I'd consider it if... You know, I think it might be cultural stuff. I know the World's Fair is usually like cultural stuff. Like, if I get a free social policy out of it, then I'll do just enough to get the free social policy. I probably won't go for the gold. Maybe the silver. But... At this point, I don't think... Ooh, Indonesia's not having that good of a time. Wait a second, can we do this? I don't know how cool we are. Okay, well, I figured I'd try. Okay, we'll just do the embassies for now. I'm still at 12 happiness, so I'm happy about that. Even though I know my cities have been growing. We still have a few Colosseums coming, things like that. I need my happiness to stay at a good level for at least another maybe 20 turns. At least another 20 turns. Okay, I'll accept your embassy. You're not doing very well, are you, Canada? The Mayans and the Zulu pieced out. We've got Spain versus Venice. The Dutch versus Venice. So Europe has pretty much broken out into war after myself and the Zulu pretty much took out everything in southern Europe. Yeah, there's still a few trading posts that I could build. Who's starving? Well, I don't really mind. You could starve. Okay, so obviously the international games was passed. Freedom was not passed. Okay, that's really good. It was pretty much voted down by the rest of the entire world. Okay, so I definitely need to see what you get. What are the benefits to the international games? Gold gets tourism. Don't care about that. Okay, so bronze gets 3 extra happiness. I like that. 3 happiness plus 1-time influence. But the gold offers the free social policy. That sucks. That sucks, but I wouldn't mind just getting enough for the happiness and the influence. But a lot of people are going to be going after that. Maybe I shouldn't even... I don't know. I don't think I should even waste my time with it. I'm feeling like everyone else is going to waste their time, and I don't really mind. We don't need city-states. City-states aren't getting us science. I didn't go down patronage, so they're not really offering me any science. I'm going to just continue to explore with you. Hopefully you eventually find a natural wonder, but I don't really mind. It's fine. Ethiopia. What are you doing on our island? Sri Lanka. That is ours. I was eventually going to go after that, but I guess I took too long. That's my own fault. Yeah. Mayans, get out of here. The Mayans need to get out of here. I could probably use a few more anti-aircraft guns. I've got 4, maybe 5 somewhere, but 3, 4. I'm probably missing one. But I wouldn't mind a few more. Just to kind of stop anything that if the Zulu were to declare war on us. Okay, 2 more turns for satellites. I like it. There's a few buildings I should probably look into building, because I know that I'm working science in most of my empire. But 1700 science, I mean, I'm really liking this right now. Really liking this possibility of catching up. The Dutch and Brazil. And my influence with Florence is continuing to degrade. But that's okay. I mean, that's not the biggest deal. I mean, they're going to give us culture, which I actually would like, but losing grasp of Kingston. They want faith. Dies. Okay, someone's going to starve, but that's okay. It's fine that they starve. It's totally fine. Okay, so Mumbai. What were you doing before? I don't know what you... Oh, you're finishing the arsenal, which gave us extra happiness, which is nice. See, I feel like why waste the time with the internet? I don't know. That might be a mistake that I'm making, but I just think that it's a waste. If it was for the free social policy, then I would have gone for it. But extra happiness, I don't really care. Maybe I'd want that extra happiness a little bit later. But for now, I'm okay with it. I'm at 9 happiness. I'm still generating a little bit of extra happiness out of my puppets. My puppets are just building whatever they want, and that's fine. Like Sidon's building a castle. I don't think I really need to worry too much about happiness. I mean, Baghdad is building a stadium in 8 turns. So, I mean, I might not like be specifically trying to produce happiness buildings myself, but it's happening through puppets. So I think we're gonna stay level until we have the ability, I guess, to go after a social policy with happiness. Right now, there's no point. Right now, I'm not going to be doing that. It's not a bad city. 9 population. It's about to grow to 10. It's going to build the university, which is nice. University is offering us 17% more science because of one of the policies in rationalism. So that's nice. 67 tourism. I know that I should have probably worked on the theming bonuses when initially I was going after a cultural victory, but now that is no longer happening. Thank you. I forgot about that. Satellites would give us all the natural wonders in the world. Okay, so I'm just going to delete you guys because... Actually, hold on. I'm not going to, actually. You're going to come back home. I'm going to be greedy here. You're going to come back home, too, if you can. Which, I don't know if you can. Oh, you can. Okay, come this way. I'm going to upgrade you guys, and I'm going to keep my military numbers high. That's the plan. I want to make sure that I still look scary to the world. And I know that that's going to cut into my... I mean, my economy is still fine. It's at 240, so that's not bad. What was I doing before? Did you build the trading post? Oh, you did. And this is an okay... I don't think I can replace too many farms without... Well, I don't mind... doing a little bit of farms there, because if the population dies, then that's fine. Okay, let's go into Thebes. Switch this out. Yes, Hubble Space Telescope. It's going to be 10 turns. I might want to switch my caravans to sending production to Thebes instead of food. Is there anything else that you can build? Nothing really. I mean, you're still building archaeologists, but I think now is about the time that we maybe get... A paratrooper isn't that bad, but they're just significantly weaker. Well, not that significant. Infantry is only 5+ more combat strength. That's interesting. I don't know why I thought they were significantly weaker. Maybe they used to be, but not anymore. I guess we'll go with an infantry unit. I still think that I need a little bit of... I need a few more units still. Okay, so what are we going to go after next? Okay, we have to go after nuclear fission now. And I'm okay with that. Penicillin, which we would eventually need anyways, but let's go with nuclear fission so I can get my first atomic bomb up, and that will for sure keep us safe and keep people scared. And we have a new spy. So I'm going to go to... Have we spied on Florence yet? I don't know, but... Oh yeah, I guess we have. Let's just go to the Congo. Let's try to steal away the Congo. I'd love that. What are the Congo again? I don't even really remember. They are militaristic? Yeah. Okay, so they're militaristic. That's fine. Okay, let's go to the next turn. Again, trading post. I kind of would rather... Yeah, I don't know if I want to do this now. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know. I think we should go research, even though it's not that much science. Or something a little bit more effective, like a museum. I mean, maybe that's a risk. Yeah, I'm going to go with the museum. I know it's not... Actually, that's not the best idea either, but it's going to be generating culture back. A little bit more culture. Maybe I should just work research, but I'm only getting like extra, like 13 extra research per turn by working research instead. So that's probably not worth it, I'd say. But it's about stacking. That's the thing. It's all about stacking on top. Getting more and more research from all these different cities. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Also, I think it's about time that I check on some of my cities like Damascus, Medina, Babylon, things like that to see if they can't build anything for me that might be effective, might be useful, I guess. And what are you doing right now? I mean, they've got really bad production anyways. Well, at least Damascus does. Jeez. That is very bad. Probably should not be clicking on cities while the turns are processing, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there's really nothing for us to build here. I guess science is the best. I mean, for now, at least. For now. Desires aluminum. We can eventually give them that. Where's Kingston at? How you liking us, Kingston? You want faith. I think we can win that. Oh my gosh. Why are the Mayans so powerful with them? Why do they have so much influence? That sucks. Okay, I think we can also purchase a great prophet. Yes, we can. Bam. Continue to play this religious game for a little bit longer. And we want to start sending... I'm going to start to send production to Thebes. I really want to build this. It's kind of scary that we're putting so much of our victory efforts into Thebes when it's pretty much almost a perimeter city against the strongest foe in the world right now, Shaka Zulu. The strongest country in the world. That's very scary. So I can go with a landmark or I can go with tourism. I think I should go with the landmark because it offers more culture back. But then again, Istanbul only has 6 population. It probably wouldn't be worked. Let's go here. Yeah, let's go here. And we've got a social policy coming soon. So that's good. Trading post. Okay, that's fine. Notice that the Zulu have also started to line its borders with troops. Kind of scary there. I don't know what their plan is, but that's scary. I just need to get to my atomic bombs, and I'll be ready. I could buy some, too. Ooh, Shoshone stage a coup inside of Panama City. That's not good. I need to steal them back. But yeah, I can probably just buy an atomic bomb. I think I wouldn't mind doing that. I'm at 8,000 gold, making enough gold back. Just to kind of solidify, people will start to be afraid of us, and immediately the next turn, people will start to realize, like, oh, wait a second, they've got nuclear weapons. I don't want to mess with them. Yeah, that's scary. They're thinking about some stuff here. They're definitely thinking about some stuff. Anyways, guys, I'm going to have to stop it right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.